Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Anthony, your friend of yesteryears. You might remember me from some of my videos about computers, technology, networks, and even web design, and even Chat GPT AI, right? So here I am again after a long hiatus. I've been a little relaxed and lazy, I guess. But here I am today to talk to you in January of 2026. Hope you had a wonderful year last year and looking forward to having better days ahead. Today I'm going to talk to you about scammers, and some of the topics would be refund scams, tech support scams, gift card scams, and grandma scams. And of course, you can leave in your comments if I've left out any other types of scams that you might have personally encountered yourself. As for me, I have encountered a few of these scams, primarily in the investment area. So let's start right away then. Refund scams. So this is basically associated with those tech support calls, right? People, you calling them for tech support, or they calling you, because as you know, all scammers have a list of victims, scam victims. That's where they get their names and addresses from. They buy them, as a matter of fact, from several databases on the web, the dark web, and elsewhere. Spoofing, etc., right? So refund scams is where many people become victims, because refund sounds like a good word, right? You're getting back some money, or you've overpaid somewhere in your subscriptions, and you're now going to get that money back. There's some kind of a hope there. So the tech support people, they tell you that it seems you have overpaid on a virus program that you installed, and unfortunately, the bank probably, deducted more than they should, or even McAfee virus people have scammed you or whatever, and they're going to set matters right. So they basically ask you if they could install. They don't ask you, actually. The matter of fact, they say the best way to resolve this problem is that we take control of your computer and we will install a program so we can get in there without too much hassle on your part. And this is the best way to do it. So they'll ask you to install a program called AnyDesk primarily. There's a lot of other programs. I don't recall at the present time, but TeamView and all that kind of a program whereby they'll get into your computer and tell you, oh yes, there's a lot of people that have access to your computer, or your computer has been compromised. And they will bring up a command line utility and try to show you all the number of people who have gotten there. Basically, that's fake. They're just showing you some gobbledygook, which you don't understand because they're all very technical utilities in the command line prompt, in DOS prompt, and so on. So they will try to pretend that they have a lot of information, they know what they're doing, and there will come a time when they will ask you to go into a command prompt and put in the number 200, and do not enter, right? They want to take control of what you are doing. And so finally, they will say that you made a mistake and you put 20,000 instead of 200. And now you owe that company the rest of the money, which they're going to take from your bank account because now they have access to your bank account as well. That's a big mistake you did in the first place, installing AnyDesk. So from now on, it's kind of downhill, and unbeknownst to you, they have, done a lot of stuff behind your back and gone into your email, bank account, and now they are going to rip you off. Additionally, now that they know that you have a lot of money in the bank, they will ask you to go and buy gift cards. That's the easiest way you can return their money. See, they conned you already. So don't fall for it. Don't go to buy gift cards. Don't do nothing. Just disconnect, okay? These tech support people are from the subcontinent. I'm not naming names for my own safety and for yours too. You can always email me, Anthony_MCP@iCloud.com. I'm giving it to you because I trust you are benign. The very fact that you are watching tells me that you are somewhere near being scammed or someone you know has been scammed. So anyway, they presume to be from HP, Hewlett Packard, Microsoft, Amazon, and so on and on and on. So don't fall for them, right? You might want to spend time talking to them, and that way you are actually helping a cause, which is preventing them from scamming others. That's one way. Then the other gift card scam is a lot of people saying, oh, I'm Elon Musk. Impersonation, right? Impersonating Elon Musk, saying, oh, I'm the boss, and I'm in Texas, which is true. And you won a gift of a brand new Tesla electric vehicle, and we want to send it to you. Give us your details, shipping details. So you give them all the details. And now they say, but you have to pay the shipping costs, and if it's just not a lot of money, ranging from $750 to about $1,500–1,600, and we will ship this to you right to your doorstep. So then again, they come up with buying gift cards. How do I send you this shipping money, right? Freight money. So send it via gift cards. Go and buy Apple gift cards or whatever gift cards. Do not fall for the scam, right? It is a scam. Nobody's going to ask you for money. And before I forget, there are also scams about Laurene Powell Jobs Foundation. You know, Laurene Powell Jobs is the wife of Steve Jobs, who passed away, and he was, I think, a billionaire. So there's a lot of money that she has, and she's very active on the board of directors on foundations that donate grants and distribute funds and loans for various causes. You can look her up on Google. So they too originate, the scammers, originate from France, Europe, and elsewhere. And don't fall for that. They will ask you again they're going to send a package, they'll show you the package, and we have a gift card here. We have a Visa card that, I'm talking about the Jobs Foundation, Laurene Powell Jobs Foundation, and others too. And this is the Bank of America gift card of a donation of $50,000, but we can't just give it to you. We need to ship it out by a courier, UPS, FedEx, and DHL, whatever. Don't fall for it. Those are all scams because the proper process lies elsewhere, right? Where Laureen Paul Jobs has an office. And recently, you might know that there's lots of information on the internet, so you can do your own research, but beware of scams. And there's one last scam that in this session I want to talk about is the grandma scams. Recently in Canada, there have been these grandma scams, which basically means that they phoned a child's grandparents, could be a grandpa, and say that they have your grandchild with them and they want a ransom money to be paid out, 5,000 and upwards. So go to the bank right now, because if you don't, within a couple of hours, you won't have your grandchild anymore, right? And grandparents are normally, of the old school type, and they get panicky and overtaken by emotional distress. And so they have been many victims who go to the bank and get the money and leave it at a particular designated area. So don't fall for that scam. One way you can do to avoid that scam is set a family passcode, right? Right? Michael Jackson or Michael Bublé or anything of that sort, right? And let everybody in the family know that there is a passcode, which, if the ransom is genuine, it will be shared, and the child would pass it on, and the kidnappers should know. But 9 out of 10 times, that is not the case. So, you want to be very discerning, very careful. And of course, you are going to call the police, won't you? It's your grandchild, if it is a genuine ransom that they are demanding from you. And finally, I'll tell you one easy way. Since I have been a victim of scams, I feel this a very important topic that you can do, especially if you're a resident in North America. I don't know about the United States, but in Canada, the government has got a site which enables you to register your phone number so you do not get these scam calls. After I got scammed, and before I tell you how, let me tell you how you should avoid these scam calls. There's a site, or you can type it in your browser, Do Not Call Canada. And it'll take you to that site automatically, which will bring up a button, Register, which means you have to put in your phone number there. And thereafter, once you're registered, you will not get those calls anymore. Additionally, you can take a second step to stop being harassed by these constant calls by these scammers by going into your iPhone apps, go to Settings, go to Apps, Phone, and there is an option there. It's kind of dulled and not in bold. You can see it easily. You might skim over it. The option there is to enable silence unknown callers. Yeah, it says silence unknown callers. You can enable that, and you're off to the races. At least you won't be distressed like I was. How to get rid of these buggers. Sorry about that. Sorry for the language. And then finally, before I round up this session, what I want to say is that I got scammed because the calls came from a bank, supposedly, Toronto Dominion, and they said that my Visa card was being used in Los Angeles, California, and they went on a spending spree, buying Nike shoes and a speaker system to the tune of $1,300 and something. It was believable because I got panicky, And they took me into their conference by saying they are from Toronto, the fraud department, and they want to help me out and get these scammers behind bars. And from there, it went downhill, buying gift cards, blah, blah, blah. So I lost a lot of money. And this is why this is very important that you pay attention to scamming. And before I let you go, thank you for being with me. Like, share, and subscribe. But please do, for your part, share this with seniors and all the people you know, because this is very real. North Americans and the Western world is being scammed of not millions of dollars. Believe you me, it's billions of dollars. Sometimes entire savings have gone to these romance scammers, where people from Nigeria, the continent of Africa, I don't mean to disparage or marginalize them, but young people there looking to gain citizenship and residency in the UK have scammed these poor ladies who are single and looking for love. So I let you go with all my wishes that they do not get to you and get onto your case, whereby it'll be too little, too late. Take care and bye for now.